So 14 years ago, my daughter, then a teenager, had the very unpleasant experience of someone's spit coming on her hand while she was bouncing her ball. Till then, like most people, I too just ignored the problem, the spitting everywhere. But that day, it became a very personal issue for me. It was no longer just a national problem. And I started telling anyone I passed on the street that they should not spit. I became a crusader for public spitting. Not just spitting, but the litter, the waste, the filth everywhere, water crisis, all of these bothered me tremendously, and that was a trigger for me to get involved and start off many behavior change interventions, creating awareness, because what bothered me also was that to most people, they didn't even notice nor seem concerned that they needed to do something about it. So I dived right in, and that began my fight for cleaner streets and for a better planet. So I was all this time fighting as an individual, but how many people can one person tell on the street to stop spitting? It needed to grow into a movement, and COVID provided that golden opportunity inadvertently. There was I washing my hands at my kitchen window, looking out on the street. You know, we had to do that 20 seconds rinse. I looked out of the window and I saw a man spitting, and I realized there was a huge gap in COVID preventive measures. We were being told about mask distancing, hand hygiene, nothing about spitting. And that is how Stop India Spitting got launched. I launched the movement through Beautiful Bharat, a citizen volunteer group of like-minded people. And we all felt that something must be done apart from the filth that spitting brings and the shame to our country. Here was a disease getting spread. So our petition went out. 200 people on our WhatsApp group strongly supported and pushed it out. And in 3 weeks, we had 40,000 signatures plus, pushing to make spitting punishable. So I think that was the first step of a long journey and the start of a big movement. Spitting became punishable. We were able to raise the red flag. So it was not just about spitting. There were so many things going wrong. There were so many devils we needed to fight. Not just public spitting, mineral water bottles, forced mineral water bottles at events where people are not allowed to carry their own water. Fighting the devil of plastic, of paper cups, of mixed waste, non-segregation, wasted water, all of these. I realized that the job was far, far too big for one person to do. And it could only happen if we inspired many more people to go beyond complaining and to start making a difference. So I pulled in my background as a behavior change professional. I pulled in a lot of interesting strategies. We have year-round campaigns. Every month we have a different campaign which talk about simple things that people can do differently. We brought in music, we brought in animals, we brought in rap. So a lot of interesting strategies to get people's attention, and then they realize that, hey, I have a role to play too. You may not litter or spit yourself, but if you pass someone littering or spitting and you turn the other way, you're part of the problem. So we want everyone to start encouraging, influencing cleaner streets, healthier cities, so that we can be a prouder nation. So to each one watching this video, what I'd request, start carrying your own bottle. Don't go for stuff like this. Don't use paper cups, plastic bags. Carry your own bag, carry your own steel tumbler, because all of this can collectively make an impact to the kind of waste and litter we see all around us, or the plastic that reaches our oceans. But together we can each fight for a beautiful Bharat and of course a greener planet. So climate change, though it's a reality, is something that we can be sure that we're doing something about, rather than sitting back and waiting for it to overtake us.